Hello and welcome to Ruckosaurus Rex, the channel where we review and discuss all things dinosaur and other prehistoric animals. How are you guys doing? I'm doing well, and as I had stated in our last review that I was supposed to have up the review on the Haolonggood Carnotaurus, but the Ankylosaurus came in and I just had to do that one first, get that out there. Well, we're now up. We're here at the Carnotaurus. Haolonggood has given us another carnivore, something that they're not well known for. They bless us with the herbivores, and they let PNSO just drop theropod after theropod after theropod upon us. And but they don't have the exclusive license on it, as Haolonggood has let us know. We, like I said, a Carnotaurus, and as always, they give us two versions of it. You can't tell with this particular packaging because this go round, Haolonggood decided to give us the skeleton of the Carnotaurus, and you see right here, it's like a gray type of color, and if you look at the top, as always, they give us the figures, or I should say models, that they've had before, and we get two of those in different colors, and we get the same thing with Carnotaurus. As you turn to the other side here, and it's got the skeleton, but now that skeleton is kind of like a reddish hue, you know what I'm saying? And that is supposed to be it's supposed to signify the color scheme of the models themselves. So there's going to be one that's kind of grayish green and one that's going to be kind of red. And I'll let you guys in on a secret. I forgot which color I ordered, so I'll know as soon as I open it up, and then you guys will know right along with me. Well, now that the Carno has been unleashed from the box, we now know I got the red one. The reason I forgot is because I liked them both, but I wasn't going to get both. No need for all that in my estimation, even though, once again, Haolonggood makes it very easy for you to decide to double up because of how inexpensive their figures are, and yet they are not cheap. They don't skimp on the quality of the figures, as you can see just looking at our Carnotaurus on the rotating platter. It is definitely a beauty. I'm glad I got this color. I would know I considered getting the other color, but something about a reddish hue with a Carnotaurus, they always seem to be portrayed with a reddish pigmentation. And I guess I subconsciously went with that when I finally ordered. Anyway, you see how nice this one looks, the coloration with the spots and the stripings, the horns above the head, which is where it derives its name from. Carnotaurus, meaning meat-eating bull. It's from South America, and it existed about 71 to 69 million years ago, so late Cretaceous, and it was part of the Abelisaur family. The most, well, I guess it's arguably the most unusual clade of theropods. Well, definitely of meat-eating theropods. I can go there and say the most unusual clade of meat-eating theropods for sure, with the with forelimbs that would make a T-Rex's forelimbs look like he was a bodybuilder. And don't get that twisted. Though they were small, Tyrannosaurus Rex's forelimbs were pretty muscular and strong. Anyway, this is not about the T-Rex. This is about the Carnotaurus. So let's check him out. First things first, let's get a measurement of our Carno. And from tail tip to snout, it's almost 9 inches long, just a tick under 9. So this is 1/35 scale. Carnotaurus was There have been some reports saying it can get up to 30 feet. We do have one nearly complete skeleton, which is the only specimen of Carnotaurus that we actually have. And that one's estimated to be about 26 feet, so I'm going to go with that one. I've seen reconstruction of Carnotaurus at the Los Angeles Natural History Museum, and I think it's closer to 26 feet myself. So that would make, at nearly 9 inches long, this model would calculate and represent an animal that's just under 26 feet long. So this is right there in that 1/35th scale. You know, that makes me happy. As far as the model itself, once again, nice reds, and we're going to take a closer look to get some detail going on, because there is one thing on this model that does it does trip me out, and that would be the lipless look that Haolonggood went with this creature. I'm normally I have no issues one way or the other with lips versus lipless when it comes to theropods. As long as the animal looks realistic. I only really dabble in the higher end companies because of the realism of their models, or figures for that matter. And there have been different theories regarding lips. So I'm like, what is a theory? It's basically a glorified opinion. So I was like, as long as the figure looks good, we don't know for sure. You have some scientists that think they did not have lips, and you have some that do. Though I will say that most recently there have been newer studies and reports that are, I won't say confirming that theropods had lips, but they strongly lean towards that. So, in fact, I think PNSO, who's notorious for making their theropods lipless, even they seem to have come on board with it with their latest offering, which is Haolonggood, which I don't have yet, but it's in the pipeline. Back in the day, PNSO, this is their second go round with the Haolonggood, and their first one had lips, and this one, their newest one, also has lips. So we don't know if it's an ode to the original or if PNSO has changed their strategy. We'll know the next time we get a theropod from them, and we'll see. But now, speaking of lips, you see right there with the Carnotaurus that it's lipless. The teeth are just all out there. Now, Haolonggood gave an explanation as to why this is the case. It's because they felt they could not properly sculpt lips at a model this size, and of course the nature of a Carnotaurus' skull being as stumpy and short as it is. So they didn't just leave us out there. They gave us an explanation. You can't be mad at that. So they do listen. Trust and believe. Haolonggood definitely listens to its collectors and fans and clients and customers. Anyhow, taking a closer look, you could see what I'm talking about. The teeth is just showing. Give you that front look. I said I was going to try to play give a straight ahead look with the models, and I'm going to try to keep with it. But you can see all those teeth just hanging out of the mouth, and we do have an articulated jaw. So I'll open that up so you can get a look. I don't know how well we can see on the inside there. I'm going to try. I think we could see in there pretty well. And it's got the nice wet look. It's pink, so it looks pretty good. Definitely, because of the whole lip situation, it looks better displayed with the jaw down, with the mouth open. And that's how I would display it, because like I said, the whole lipless look on this particular model, for me, is unsettling. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about that. Anyway, as far as the rest is concerned, he's got small beady eyes. They're white with black pupils, and they're nice dark spotting around the eyes there. Then of course you've got the horns above. It's got that red color, and it's tipped with like a cream color. And you can see right there at the top that it is definitely two shades. And then you go down, and let me just talk about those arms. Like I said, abelisaurs are very, very unusual theropods. The near useless arms, they're also unusual with how many digits their paws had, and you can see 4. Normally the standard is 3, unless you're talking about tyrannosaurs, which are just 2, but abelisaurs, as you can see, 4. And this is they've got the claws painted black. You got the underside there, kind of like a cream style color with the reddish wash. And like I said, you've got the nice stripings if you look at the top there, and then spots going down. And then as I get to the rear, looking at the tail, everything continues on. Got that nice light look, and then you've got stripings, vertical stripings going down all the way to the tip there. Pretty nice. Then getting to the other side there, same thing, looks nice. That left leg, you see he's pushing off on it, and it's in a step-off pose. You've got the wrinkles, the skin stretching, and then there's that other forelimb, and then we got right back to the head. So our Carnotaurus is looking pretty nice there. Get him back there so he can at least be in frame some. Here's our Haolonggood Carnotaurus alongside the PNSO Carnotaurus from a few years ago. And you can see the size differences for real. PNSO's version is based more on the 30-foot estimates, and it's also taller. They gave it longer legs. Carnotaurus were definitely purported to be speedy animals, long legs, they could run fast. And it really was reflected in the PNSO version. And here's our Haolonggood Carnotaurus with the last theropod that said company blessed us with. We've got the Allosaurus, which was basically made a little bit too small. This is definitely representative of a subadult animal. It's actually a little bit shorter in terms of length than the Carno. And here's our Haolonggood Carnotaurus with the latest offering from that company, the one that I had to do the review before the Carno, and that would be the Ampelosaurus, Titanosaur. And of course, we've got to see how large a Carno would have looked to a normal human being, and that's where our 1/35th scale human comes in. On the Haolonggood Carnotaurus 1/35th scale figure, beautiful figure, love the colorations, and of course the detail. Of course, the downside for me, which was explained, so they get grace for that, is the lipless look, which I normally have no issue with, but it just looks, it's unsettling on this guy. So yeah, that's something. Like I said, this is how I would normally display my Haolonggood Carnotaurus, with the mouth open, so that way it doesn't look as unsettling, as I stated earlier, as it does, because with the mouth open, it could be that he's furling the lips too, growling or something. So I will go with that. Beautiful coloration, and once again, the accuracy is there for sure. I'm loving the head portrait, very nice, with the exception of the lips, of course. Everything else seems to be on point, and you could either get this in this reddish color or that grayish green color that I spoke of earlier. And once again, being Haolonggood, it's not that expensive, so you could actually double dip if you chose to do so. I believe this was 19 and some change, I want to say. for this with the box. You could also opt to get it without the box and save a couple bucks. If you go to AliExpress, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about there. But what do you think about this model, Carnotaurus? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And if you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel. Leave likes. We need likes. If I see 100 views, it'd be nice to have at least 50, 60 likes. Just hit the like button, please. Help the station grow. That's how it gets out there. More people will see this stuff, and hopefully they'll enjoy it enough that they'll want to subscribe as well. Leave the likes, and speaking of subscribing, do that while you're down there too. And once again, in the comment section, any concerns or questions, let me know what's up, and do that. If you want to be notified for the next time I upload a video, do that by hitting the notification bell that's down there as well, and you will be so notified. I've already said I've got Yanchuanosaurus on the way, and I believe I have something else too, which it's escaping me what else I've got on the way, but I definitely have a Yanchuanosaurus on the way. So be on the lookout for that one, guys. Until then, thanks for rocking with me, and take care.